So we borrow that wonderful method, problem solving, probing questions, thinking symbolically, and use it in sound healing. And again, it's a delicate line about how much to listen, how much to ask, when to put things, your hands on. Not so much talking, but more, what are your sounds? Hey, let me hear your sounds. Write on the sounds and backing them up with that. So when you do your assignment, which is, and I'll remember to hand that to you a little bit later, you are going to be moving now into an emotional release session. This is one of your 5 mini sessions. All right. So you tell me what we are looking for in terms of writing that session up. What do I want to see? What do you want to do for yourself and for your client?
So I'd love to know if the client may come in with an intention.
Mm-hmm.
So
Lucky you.
I'd like to know the intention. Love to know where in the body it lives. So which chakra we might connect that issue with.
All right, so we're not talking about intention. We're talking about
Issues.
Issue. They may come in with an issue.
Thank you.
All right.
Where might that issue live in their body?
Exactly.
And then as they're speaking about the issue, where does that sound? How does it sound in their body, potentially? They might, because usually you have to get to a place where where a person is having an emotional release.
You're right.
Place.
You're right. So what's your...
one of the ways we could get there is, what does it sound like what we did with the drum earlier.
Yes.
So how does it sound?
Yes. Now, what's the condition now? What is that issue? Where is it in the body? What's it feel like? And what does it sound like? Does it sound black? Does it sound... Finding that one sound. Okay, good. I interrupted you.
And then...
As I always do.
No, that's fine. It's perfect. And then, so then I would write in my write-up what the issue was, where it was felt in the person's body, how they came to that place, how they released the sound, what the sound sounded like, and what that brought the person to on the other side. Does that make sense?
Yes, pretty much. You're getting your resolution and so forth. But we have to remember those key words. The interview, what the issue is, which you were great in describing just now. You said intention, but then you find out the issue, where it lives in the body, and then what do you want to have happen in this session? What's your intention? So you're feeling, ticked off at this and it lives here. Well, what's your intention? How do you want to feel when you leave here? So what do you want to have accomplished?
How does it move? Right.
Then you're fishing around for those sounds that match up with the issue and looking for the good match, the one the body says, yes, yes, yes. Like when I went, ow, 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 ow. That felt so good. Because I was here like this, all cramped in. And when I started to finally get in touch with what I was really feeling, that was the one sound that just did it for me, okay? And then you notice when, okay, from that release piece, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? I'm asking now.
From some kind of movement, for there to be some sort of shift. We don't know how it's going to shift necessarily. We might have a long-term vision of what we'd like it to be like.
Yep.
And we may get there, but we may get one step towards that place.
Great. That's perfect. Good. That's really perfect, because it's not about resolving everything in one session. People come in for a quick fix. Fix this. I want to feel better. Not going to happen. I mean, they may get some relief and so forth, and you hope if you've done your job right, they will get some. But there's, this is a process again. You've got to provide enough time for people to work through these things, integrate this stuff, and then begin to follow up with it. So the last piece is
how will they take this experience into their daily life so that it may help them to come to another step closer to their intention.
Exactly. So that is it for today's session. Your homework is to do an emotional release session. as soon as possible. I said you can string all of the 5 out somewhat, but you need to get some practice up front here so that you have a body part and you have an emotional release, because you need the experience in order for you to move on into the deeper work, which is where we're headed now. We're headed towards that emotional release through song. And to get there, we've got to do this first. So, thank you so much, and we will see you the next episode. Thank you, Misha.
you.
You bet. It was fun today, and I think some healing took place. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Bye for now.